Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and it's been a whole bunch of technical issues going on, which is very funny. Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm hearing myself. Let me turn that off. Howdy. Oh. Anyway, I was hearing myself echo back. For some reason, I didn't have my streaming key, so I had to refine that, and then it said the wrong one went live. And I was going, why? But that's okay. It still says Skyopolis because that was the last thing I streamed. I'm going to fix that. One of the things I learned, I wanted to stream this an hour ago, but there were issues. And I was told, and I can't remember who it was other than this is the DuckFarmer, that you don't say, thanks for waiting. Instead, you don't say...
You do not say, I'm sorry I was late, even if you are. When you have things that happen that are beyond your control, you say, thank you for your patience.
That's the phrase. Thank you for your patience. So thank you for your patience, because I was late. And anyway, I was recently gifted by my friend Kreezel this game called Building Full of Cats. And I figured, okay, I'd play with it. One thing I want to hear from somebody is the music seems to be extra loud in my headset, and I don't know if it's that loud. I opened this up earlier just enough to turn down the volume because it was way louder than this. Anyway, so the concept is you're hired, you are a cat sitter, checking for the building with the cats. So I'm not going to leave any of these cats behind. And we'll click on this and click on the gate to go in. And I wanted to go to, I think it's here. No, where did I see the settings on that? That's Discord. Ah, right click. That brings up the settings. Elevator. Because this is the in-game noise like the elevator, but you can see how low the sound is. It's really low. So I have no idea if this is too loud. I'm going to drop it down some because it's really loud in my ear. All right, let's go back and we'll play this for a little bit, and then I'm going to, play Minecraft. I have, other than going in, finding that setting, I've done nothing with a building full of cats here. So let's click on this. I guess floor. Oh, I should have gone to 0. But hey, look, there's a cat. Can I? Yeah, let's go to 0 first. Oh, that's the 0 floor. Okay, so I do want to go to 1. We'll go to 1. Mr. Neocortex says that volume is perfectly fine. Before or after dropping it? All right, let me go ahead and click on the door. Evidently there are cats. And this is one of those find the cats. So I'm looking around carefully. There are a lot of cats in here. Oh, there's a cat on the calendar. They counted. So for those of you who aren't big fans of hunt the pixel sort of games, this is a hunt the pixel sort of game. There's a cat there. There's another cat over here. Slowly scanning back and forth. There's a kitty. There's a kitty. Some of these are really easy to spot. Okay, let's see if there's any more super hidden ones. I'm looking at the stream and it looks like you can't see my mouse, which is really annoying because that would be nice if you could see. Oh, there's a cat hiding right in there. I think that's all the cats I can see. So at this point, I haven't clicked anything. Oh, I think it went down from 31 to 30. Is that telling me there's 30 more cats in here? Oh no, I can see my mouse. Oh, okay, the little hand cursor is running around here. All right, I think that's all the cats I see. Let's see if I click this. Oh, it moved it over to the side. There's some more cats over here. There's a kitty. And there's another kitty. Getting on the stove. I know all sorts of things about cats getting on the stove. Yeah, they shouldn't be getting on the stove. All right. There's lots of cat food all over the place. That's... See, that went down to 27. Oh, I can drag this around. Oh, okay. Oh, there's a lot more cats here. This is a much bigger picture than I thought it was. Nice cat in the clock. Oh, that was an actual real-looking cat. Click on you guys. So, evidently, there are 18 more cats for me to find. Holy cow. That's a lot of cats. I wonder if I can open this door. I'm just looking around. I think 16 more cats. I don't see any. Oh, nope. There's a cat there. Yeah, those are just the legs of the cat. Looking all over. Oh, cat in the window. Oh, he's green. Why is he green? I wonder if he showed up. But he's green. Okay. But looking around, the cat in the cuckoo clock there, that's definitely a problem. That kind of looks like a cat with the sack has the little ears on it. It doesn't look like, oh, that 9 to me looks like I clicked something wrong. So if I click this door, no. Okay, I was just wondering if I click the wrong things, it would this would go down. So okay, I don't know because there's no instructions given or tutorial. Oh, hidden cat. Okay, I actually need to open some of these things. I wonder if I click this and that's why the cat was open. And so there's some hiding cats around here someplace. All right, let's click on the... Oh, there's another cat. Okay. Oh, I think those are the secret cats or special cats because there's 7 more and there's 16 that I've missed. There's a cat flap. Is there anybody in the little cat thing here? Click on the foods. Click on the cat bed. Notice that there's no cats in the cat bed because that's very much the way it goes. Let's turn on the stove. Good. None of the cats are getting fried with that. Oh, there's a cat there in that drawer. Anything more? Clicking on the random things. Maybe in the heater vent. Yep. Clock. There's more drawers over here. Up, 2 more cats. Can I go through this door? I can. Okay, so here's maybe where the other 16. Yep, these are where the other 16 are hiding. In the bidet. Don't put your cats in the bidet. Oh. And there's this guy, and there's this guy, and there's a little tiny guy hiding right there. More cats, more cats, more cats. 5 and 4. If I turn on the tap, oh, we got a kitty cat there, kitty cat there. Oh, there's a kitty cat hiding right there. Down to 4. Oh, turned on the music and the cat came out. Open the window. Turn on the faucet. Okay, I've one more. Oh, there's this kitty. Okay, now I'm looking for the little tiny things. Move the stuff here. No, turn on the faucet. Nope. Open up the toilet. Oh, what about the top? Yep. Wet cat. So there's all the hidden cats. And I got a little Steam achievement of, find all the hidden cats. Okay, but now I need to find 3 more. And this is going to be tough because they're really tiny and non-obvious at this. Oh, there was a comment. Picture over the record player. Can I go out of here? Where's the record player? Record player. Now I gotta find the... Oh, here's the record player. There's a picture over the record player. I'm clicking on... Oh, this picture. No, I don't see that. Under the table rug. Can't. Oh, yep. There's a little guy right there. It blended right in. 2 more. Okay. Because now I think all the big ones have been seen. It's all the teeny tiny guys. Let's go back in here and start methodically looking back and forth. Oh, there's no... I don't have to click on anything because I found all the hidden guys. So we got this guy here, there. Doesn't scroll up or down. Okay, looking at this. Looking at there's the ducky. Didn't work. Toilet bowl. Oh, there's the kitty right there. Super tiny. Let's see. Looking up here. I don't see anything in that. Let's look at this decoration. Nothing looks like a cat. Found that cat. And since doesn't appear to be any punishment for clicking wrong, I can just, randomly go pixel by pixel by pixel and find the cats, but that's annoying. Okay, I don't see anything here. So let's go back to the other room. Carefully, that's the piece coming out. Cats here, food. Lower right of the picture over the record pair. So lower right. Oh, right there. Yes, there's the 2 little dots of the eye. All right. There we go. Got all 50 cats on the first floor. This is kind of fun in a brainless sort of way of playing. And here's where I'll throw it out. Do you want to do another floor? Or should we go do Minecraft? While you discuss amongst yourselves that, I am going to throw up a picture of and talk cats. So vote in the comments. But this is my first cat. This is Roxy. Many years back, Niece the DuckFarmer was saying, "I want a dog," and I was going, "No, I don't want a dog. I know dogs are a lot of work. I would really want a dog to have a fenced yard so we can let the dog run around outside. But I really wouldn't want I wouldn't want a dog that could just run out into the street." And we did have a fence in the place, and we said, "No, I don't want a dog." So he said, "Well, what about a cat?" I said, "Okay, with the understanding that you get to choose the cat, but it would be the cat would be the house's cat, would be the family cat, and the cats choose the people they like the most, and there's nothing you can do about that." That's what they do. They like the people they like. And so she chose out Roxy, and Roxy was the stereotypical scaredy cat. Just really timid, afraid of anything, doorbells knocking on the door, she was gone. It would take a long time for her to get warmed up to people. So when we have people come over to do cat sitting and feed her, we would say, "Here's a little container of treats. Come in and give her a treat every time you would come in." And that way she'd go, "Oh, the door's opening up. Somebody's coming bringing a treat." As a way of getting her going. Unfortunately, she got lost, and we haven't ever been able to get her. Last we saw was through a friend's ring camera. She went by the house, and about 10-15 minutes later, a coyote went past. And so we think that she got eaten, sadly. A couple months later, because one of the things they were saying is, put out the litter box, because that smell is something they can pick up. Well, we'd already cleaned that, so before we heard that. But they said, put out a box, where the cat could go in with a shirt that you've worn, because your smell, they know. So I did that. And nothing happened to it. And then one morning I looked and I said, somebody went in there, because the shirt was all moved around inside the cardboard box. So I put a live trap out that night, and that next morning, I got Charlie. And Charlie was the volunteer cat because he had been going around the house. And he was picked up on July 11th, which in the States is 7-Eleven. And the 7-Eleven stores on 7-Eleven, you can get free Slurpees. So we were thinking about calling him Slurpee for a while. And then Mrs. the Duck Farmer came and said, no, he needs to have a more dignified name than Slurpee. He's Charlie. Unless he's really naughty. And then Nisa the Duck Farmer said it was something like Charles, Andrew, Xavier, a big string of like 5 different names. The third, because if your parents ever call out your full name, you're in trouble. And it always changed. So I have no idea. But that's Charlie. And he is a cutie. He is 98% all boy after a little bit of the surgery. And it's funny because he's really wiry. He's just muscles all the way through. The vet, when they picked him up for the first time, was going, oh, wow, he's strong, because he was struggling a little bit. And he's hilarious. We've had him for 4 years, going on 5 years now, I think. I think it was 4 years, because he was about a year old when we picked him up. Yeah, so it'd be about, he's 5, but we've had him for 4. And just after Christmas last year, we said he needs a friend, because our niece said, I want a cat that's my cat. And I said, again, it's not your cat, because one, you're going off to college, so you're not taking the cat with you, and the cats are always there in the house. But we had long thought that Charlie could use a second cat in there to socialize and play with. So just before New Year's last year, so I guess it's we're in the 9th month, so 9 months ago, we went to the store, and I told Nisa the Duck Farmer, you get to pick the cat. And she picked Miriam. But this isn't Miriam. This is Millie, because she didn't like the name Miriam. And this is Millie in her classic pose of yarn. What yarn? I don't see any yarn here. Because she loves to play with yarn. And knocking things off is Millie's favorite thing to do.
I might add, this is my yarn she's playing with. And as a knitter and crocheter, I have things to say about that, but Millie continues to do the naughty.
Oh yes, she is the diametrical opposing pole of Roxy. Roxy was incredibly terrified about everything. Millie knows no fear. The door rings, people come in, and she's running up to say, "Who's coming to play with me?" That's her attitude. She loves being up high, and learned very early on that she could climb up and sit on our shoulders. So she does that. She also loves to come around 4:35 in the morning and tap us on the face and say, hello, is the food coming here yet? Because that's what she does. She also, after she eats, will walk in the hallway and cry out really loud. She is the loudest cat I've ever had or seen, because I've played with a bunch of cats. So those are our cats, and the two of them get along really, really well. Let me go ahead and switch to that picture. So there they are, sitting on top of the trash can in the kitchen pantry to the side, and they're very unified here. They have a single purpose, which is beg for treats, and they are going to be right there for treats. Other times it's funny because they both play tag, running up and down the house. They will both love to wrestle with each other, and they both instigate it. Millie will come up after Charles, and he's a third bigger than she is, weight wise and height wise. It's hard to see in this picture, but he's a bigger boy than she is. But she will pounce on him and start the wrestle, and other times he's chasing her. But they get lots of exercise this way. But it's funny because they both seek out each other at night, or when it's time to sleep. We've got a big pillow at the bottom of the bed where they sleep, and Charlie was sleeping to one side. Millie came right next to him to sleep right there. Put an old blanket of mine up near the window, and Millie found that and loves that one. And Charlie went up there and snuggled close to her. So they're getting along very nicely with each other, and that's always nice. Anyway, so that's the cats. I'm looking at people mocking me for missing that last cat. It was hard to see. It was really hard to see. All right, I'm gonna play one more level because this is cute. I would say this is definitely cute. Clicking this doesn't work. I have to right click and choose a floor. Let's do 2. Save the Earth. It's the only planet with cats that we know about. Okay, so we'll just see the cats that are quite obvious first. I'm clicking you. There's a cat there and a cat there. Okay, let's look to the left. Here's a cat. There's a hiding cat. 50 cats is a lot of cats. There's a cat here. There's a cat there. Cat there. Hey, stop helping me.
Skip it.
There's a cat here and a cat there.
Go.
Yeah, I'm This is the DuckFarmer saying, pan back and forth, pan back and forth. Oh yeah, I think that's a tail.
No, it's not.
Nope, it's not a tail.
Looks like
It looks like that should be a tail. That almost looks like, a cat, but it doesn't have the eyes. Yeah, it's a goldfish. Let's see. Prophets is saying, I wasn't mocking you. Well, no, I didn't feel like you were mocking, but there's the difference of performing versus kibitzing, because you spots things so much easier when you're not on the
people aren't watching.
Yes, yep, there's a little tiny one in the cup. Thank you. Oh, there's a cat on top of the cat house. There's a cat right there. Teeny tiny. Another cat. I'm trying to click you. There, you're tiny. Okay. Hots. Cat. There's a cat. There's a cat playing with the ball. I want to set up some of these high cat runs in the computer office for Millie, because she really likes being up really high. That's not a cat, that's a bat, because it's upside down.
It's hanging on tight.
It's a cat. And there's another cat way up here. Okay, so that's 23. And okay, let's try clicking on things. Can I open up the cat? Oh, yep. Aha! Move the pillow. Is there anything? That's the leg. Just see if there's anything I can do to. There we go. See, these are the hidden cats. So there's 6 more of the hidden cats. I already clicked those. Yep. Look outside. Kibble outside. We have a neighbor tuxedo cat that we've been trying to teach. That Mrs. DuckFarmer spotted that guy. That we've been trying to teach that we're okay. That can come up close, and actually managed to feed him out of my hand yesterday, which was loads of fun. Okay, let's find these obvious guys. Obvious cats are obvious. Oh.
Run away.
Yeah, he ran away, but he also made a meow noise. Cats in the toilets or the bidets is kind of a bad idea, but the cats do what cats do.
They do indeed.
Okay. So you're down here. Let's look down low. Oh, that's the back of a cat. That looks like a fish toy. There's a cat right here. Okay, now we're down to the hard ones to see. Okay, let's open up drawers. Ah, another cat. Oh, Mrs. DuckFarmer pointed out that cat way up there. 3 left and 4 hidden.
I think it's right back there.
She's thinking it's back here.
See that little pokey
the
thing?
little pokey thing that? No,
Yeah.
I don't. It's too small. We'll play with the toilet paper and see if it'll bring a cat. And it brought all these cats. So.
Yes, it did.
All right, let's look around. There's the litter box. Oh yeah, we got drawers up here. Yep, and there's another. Oh, playing with the toilet paper. Millie knocks things down all the time. Yeah. She hops up.
Not the type of cat who would knock things over, but then we got Millie, and she taught him bad habits.
Yes, very bad habits. Food bags in the sink. Oh, or
Under the sink.
Oh, other sink?
There's a cat on the label there under the sink. Very bottom.
Oh, yep. Food bag there under the sink. Yep, right there. Yep.
Correct.
All right. 1 left and 3 more hidden. So let's keep clicking on random stuff.
There's another one in the other room.
Oh, there's another hidden cat. I'll scoop the... No.
No one likes to scoop.
I may have missed it from the last room. These double dots get me because I'm going,
They're designed to mess with your head.
Yes. Okay, I think we've gotten all we can in here, so let's go back to the other room. Last 3. Random clickery, because I'm...
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Yeah, I'm looking for anything where the cats could hide.
Yeah.
So like behind the potted plants. Yeah.
Is there a cat in the little cat house over here?
Yeah, I think I clicked on that earlier, but picture. This is now I'm looking around. Okay, slowly moving so I don't miss things.
Pixel.
Yeah, very much hunt the pixel at this point. Play with the yard.
Yay.
Okay. We did that. All those is not behind those.
Is there if you leave, if you go to the door, does that mean you leave? Or?
No, clicking. Oh, yes, it does.
No.
I have to click on the lock.
At least it didn't reset.
Yeah. Oh, there's one more cat right there.
Aha.
Oh, but that's one of the secret cats.
That's the mystery cat that keeps fading out.
Yeah. And so one of each at this point. All right, so let's click each of these pots in case they're hiding behind one of these.
No, you'll know because it'll get knocked over.
Oh, there's a mouse hole. There
Yeah.
we go. Eddie got the cat. Okay, so now I need one more hidden cat, and it's probably either super large and very obvious that I missed it, or it's teeny tiny as can be. Right.
Behind or underneath something.
Well, it can be hidden behind because it's a regular cat as opposed to so it's going to be one of these pink cats, not the special orange ones here. Well, I'm looking for 2 little dots because if they've got the little eyes, that helps.
It's like it's the moon.
It does look like the moon.
Gee.
Well, it's definitely green.
Yes, that's most things in this room.
Yeah.
In fact.
Yeah. Just some of these teeny tiny ones are really hard to find.
Fuzzy cat.
That looks more like a dog than a fuzzy cat. All right, I am.
There's a mat.
There's a mat, but I can't. Oh,
Here.
That's the guy that's gonna vanish. Yep.
How rude.
So I found, let's see, Fufnio. That's the little thing that popped up. Oh, there's a paw here. I don't know what the.
Maybe it's because you found him 3 times before he disappeared.
I don't know. Okay, so I don't see.
Let's see if there's any.
Yeah, I don't see anything here. So let's go back to the bathroom and carefully look.
That is a very full potty room of gas.
Oh, right there. This little tiny spot right there. Nope, it's not. It can't be hiding because it's not. It's one of the regular cats. So it's one of the super.
Backup cat.
Yeah.
It's wildly guessing here.
So am I.
That's fun.
So I'm looking for the little tiny edges where a cat could be sneaking around.
Too bad you can't roll a ball of yarn. Then all the cats will come.
Well, I would shake a thingy of treats. That would make them come.
That would bring all the cats to the yard.
It definitely would. Yeah.
No, that's not.
Yeah, these are not.
Just muttering to myself, folks. Don't pay any attention to me.
I pay attention to you. What did you say?
Hey. This is what I have to put up with, folks.
All the time.
30 years.
Yes.
We actually had our anniversary at the beginning of this month, and it's been 30 years. No joke.
Yep. I'm trying to remember. There was some comedian that was saying, "I just celebrated my anniversary. You know, we had 15 wonderful years. Too bad we were married 25 or something like that." I was just got, "Ooh, if your wife hears this." Poor Mrs. the Duck Farmer. Yes, well,
Nah, he's cute.
the puns fly fast and furious in the house.
I have developed an almost astonishing ability to withstand the pain of puns, because they come thick and fast around here.
They do indeed. Now, Profius is saying he doesn't think it's the small one. It's now the one that disappeared, which is why the paw on the number there.
Maybe.
I have no idea.
Well, then all we have to do is kind of
Just
wait for him to
kinda-
show up.
Well, we
Because,
just kind of.
he appears and disappears a couple times, and then you can zap him.
I think he's been found
Yeah.
because I got the little achievement for finding him, and it was FOFINO, and I was.
Honey, did you read?
There's no instructions on this. There's zero tutorials.
My response is always, "Did you read the documentation?"
I do testing for a living. I love documentation. I love it a lot. But yeah.
I found a bookshelf, a very tiny
Bookshelf, bottom.
down here. Very
So
legs. Let's take a look.
bookshelf.
So the bookshelf is here.
That's not a bookshelf. I don't see any books here. Well, those are books. Okay.
There's also one to the far left.
Looking for legs. Bookshelf.
Let's try the other bookshelf. There's one next to the door.
Yeah. Well, again, it's not a bookshelf. These
No,
are.
it's a pot shelf.
It's a pot shelf, but.
It's legal here.
But yeah, bookshelves bottom.
Maybe
I looked at these. These are actually the legs of this here, but
because one of them is a different shape than the others. So it should-
yeah,
should
it's
be
kind of
shorter.
tucked behind. I
And
am
This is kind of
missing it here.
This is activating my geocaching mode.
Uh-huh.
Where it's like, let's look for things that don't seem quite right.
Yeah.
We'll just look around the bottom of the
Saying
picture.
it's the 4 lines.
There's lines down here.
Yeah, yeah, I'm not seeing it here.
It's the wrong spot.
It's highly possible I'm in the wrong spot because there's such a lag between what I say, then going out, and then what they type, and then comes
Coming
back.
back.
And yeah, it's.
Doing our best, folks. Of course, I just jumped into this because cats were involved.
Yeah,
Because I'm like that.
cats are fun. So yeah, I don't.
I will tell you how nerdy I am about cats. When I was about, well, how nerdy I am in general, I suppose. When I was about 7 or 8 years old, I would write little schedules for myself, because of course I did. And right about the middle of the afternoon after I'd gotten home from school, my mother noticed. 3:30, cat petting time. Now you have to keep in mind that at that time, your family didn't even have a cat. I was wandering around the neighborhood finding random cats to pet at that hour of the day because super nerd. Anyway,
Yep.
yes, like
Yep.
cats.
So on the floor,
The
And
bottom on the floor.
bottom on the floor, 4 lines. I keep going past it because I'm obviously not seeing it. And then the question is right shelves or left shelves? Because I'm on the right shelf right now, which is obviously looking like the wrong shelf.
Is this the full-on question?
Yeah, those are like the leaf pattern in the background.
Yeah, definitely.
Cat upside down, sticking up its legs. Yeah, let's
Same for things.
go to the right where I'm missing things.
Was I right to assume you would enjoy this game?
Yes, Kriesel is the one that gave me this, and yes, it has been loads of fun. I've got to look and find them all, sort of.
The other thing is that there's this, I mean, it is kind of hidden, but there's this pattern on the wall that could be leaves, but it could also be a fluffy tail.
Yeah,
I don't
but I'm not seeing any of those. Right. Yeah, I am totally. It's either the right or the left. And I'm not seeing it. Middle, leaf pattern, but it's a small cat. Middle of those looks like a leaf pattern, but it's a small cat. Not here, so I'm guessing maybe over here. Because we got these. Yeah, because you have way better eyes than me right now, because everything is a blur. I've been staring at it too much.
New prescription, buddy.
Attached ground level. Okay, so there's the ground level attached. Do I have to find them in order of clues? No. Oh, there's this clue thing.
Oh, it's taking you back to the
Oh, so I had a single clue that you can do. So it's got to be in here. Okay. Well, that will help me narrow it down.
And it's a hidden in plain sight cat.
It's going to be one of these pink cats.
This thing.
Let's click that. Click.
No,
Nope.
that's not it. Okay.
So this has got to be a little teeny one, cause
One that blends in really well.
yeah. Looking here. Looking here.
Let's see.
You said it showed me in the other room, because it took me to this room, and the thing I noticed is when it moved me, I didn't see anything
There was
highlight
no
here.
link of that, yeah.
It just took me into here, but I didn't see anything highlighting here because maybe I was looking in the wrong spot. This is where I say, okay, let me write a quick mouse moving. That'll go tick, click, 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 and I'll just start from the top and work.
It's a pixel hunt. Nah.
Wood lattice bathroom.
Yeah, my guess
Okay.
is that it's somewhere up in here. I don't see anything specific, but
Because
that
that
kind
kind
of
of looks like. Oh, that no, it's not a cat
there's
there.
also kind of this one, but not
Yeah.
really.
No.
I don't know.
Oh, there's also. Oh, there he is. Right there in the wooden lattice. Because, yeah,
Okay.
these are boards, not lattice. I was thinking the wrong thing. There it is.
Ta-da! Yay!
Oh, man. That...
Success! Oh no!
Save the cat. Save the cat.
The cat.
Save him. Save him.
Those things you learn when you're a screenwriter. Save the cat. If you're curious about that, I'll tell you. But
Yeah, but okay. So, so that's a building full of cats. There's 5 floors, and we've done 2 of them. There's another one, a castle full of cats, which is the same thing. So yes, I am going to play these, and I'm going to complete them because that's what I do. Because I love that.
because that's what I do.
Yeah. But what I do want to do is bail out of here, and for that, let's see, right click and power out. Come back to pet us again soon. So Minecraft, we wanted to do Minecraft, and I will put the volume back up to where it's supposed to be, 50%. Why are you not? There, it's 50. One of the things that I wanted to show off here, and let me full screen this. This is a possibility for the starter islands for Kreisel. He's been working with the Kabbalah block, and I played through that pack, and that was loads of fun. And he's working on Kabbalah block 2, where he wants it to be an actual void world. And the so a starter island for that, and I like islands, so I went ahead and did this. And so I sent a screenshot and the save file. I don't know if Kreesel's had a chance to actually look at the island, but this is what I whipped up. You got the one big master island there in the center, like a smaller one here to the side. Let's fly up a little bit more. There's some more over to the other side, and then I hid them behind the trees. I like multi-level islands, particularly with water features, especially if there's water underneath, because then I can swim back up and do this. So this is all vanilla. All these blocks here are completely vanilla. There's no visible lights other than the sea lantern there, but I switched that at the last second to a frog light. because it's cool looking. All the other lights are hidden underneath these bosses. So if I turn on my light level, yeah, everything is at least one or above. But so that's the thing I'll be playing with, and see if we can get a better starting island setup. Anyway, let's bail out of this because we need to build a base, because it's been a long time since I've been here. I went ahead and showed this earlier. This is the floating islands, because do I like making floating islands? Yes, I do. So there's some floating islands here. Original base, barely out of fog range there. But I want to put a big building here. So that's the plan. But first thing I wanted to do was, since Middle Claus is on, was go share his base. And it looks like he is hiding here. Oh yeah, Mr. Neocortex is saying, anybody else worried about the vast amount of cat poop being produced by all those cats? Oh, so much cat poop.
What appears to be a single cat box.
Yes, in each floor. So, that's a lot of cats. All right, Middleclaw, are you on Discord?
Testing. Am I loud and clear?
I can hear you. You're quiet in my headphones, but we need to go to your base, which is this away.
Okay.
Uh-oh, you turned into a pigman. Oh no, there you are. There you go. Free gold. And some jerky.
One nugget. Cheap
Yep.
cat.
Well, it's still free. It's just very little of it. Mr. Neocortex is saying my audio is breaking up. I noticed some staggering. Oh, you got to have the.
I'm getting a bit of staggering on your end as well.
Okay. Yep. But the. Just go through here. Where's yours? I noticed with the island, it was very stuttery on my side, and I don't know if that was transferring back there. So I do have a voice filter on that does affect, and that sometimes will break up and cause issues. Not heard anything for a while, but it's today. Don't you have your own portal in the hub?
Since I'm right next to the spider farm, I haven't bothered.
Ah, okay. Let Torgal do all the work for you. Why not?
That sounds about it. That's about right.
Oh, there it is, really close. Yeah. And having seen photos screenshots that you'd put in, that has a really cool effect as it comes in from a distance. Only a little bit of stone there.
Yeah, just a little.
So I can see stone, and you've got a little bit of leaves there I like that as a way of breaking up the flat gray. So entrance-wise.
Like a corner.
Oh,
Up
okay.
inside.
So you go in from the side or from the center?
Well, to be honest, you see that very big door in front of you.
All right. We'll go through here.
These outer pillars, I got nothing in them at the moment except for one on the opposite side.
Oh, okay. We'll go on in. I do like the use of the fires, but put out. Yeah, that's a fun block to walk on.
Doesn't look so nice underneath though.
Okay, let's go down. Oh, this is the storage down below, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just take a quick gander down here. I do like the color palette. And
So we expanded further downwards. I'm thinking of changing it.
oh, sure, sure, why not? Uh, are you thinking about doing farms on the dirt here, or is that just
No,
placeholder?
that's just foundations while I work up on these gaps here.
Ah, okay, cool. And you set these up so that they are um, using shulker boxes. Oh,
You know,
all right.
I shrunk a sorters down here.
Okay.
I say once I finish those gaps up top, I'll be moving all this dirt.
Okay. Oh, so that's floor so you don't fall through.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I've fallen so many times.
In here, this it, these 16 are my shulker sorters.
Ah, okay, these ones. Okay. Let's look around the back because don't you have the oh yeah, here it is.
Every of them is neatly marked.
Mm-hmm. Because I remember you doing it. Now, I don't know the because I haven't looked at the redstone on this, but these shulker boxes are set up so that they get swapped out, or is this for stuff loading in?
Once the shulker box is full, it gets swapped out.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Fully automatic.
And then when the shulker box when you pull out items from the shulker box, does that get swapped around so it's full again?
No, I just take it from the shulker boxes down here.
Okay. So it just keeps you full with items
Yeah,
down here.
yeah. I take it out of these shulkers.
Oh. You've got shulker boxes in the barrels. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's a
Take
lot denser storage.
take it and just put it here put them when I need them.
Mm-hmm. That
And
makes
the same
sense.
with these.
Okay, that makes sense because that's a little bit more work than I'm thinking of doing. Although what I'm going to be thinking about doing is a lot of complicated older school redstone where the items flow up to the top and then pass down through hoppers, and if there's room in the chests they'll slot into the chests. So it's one where you have a chest or a double chest full of cobble, but you only need one piece in each slot and it'll just fill up the stacks with everything else, and
Yeah,
just make sure you.
there's old-fashioned multi sorters.
Mhm. And I like those because I can put whatever I want there, and it just cycles through. So I've done that on the family vanilla server, so I'm thinking of doing it here. But first, I need a base. I need to have a base. So
Yeah,
uh, I
I've been
do
thinking
love it.
I've been thinking of putting those multi sorters here for my
Hmm.
building materials. I'm putting it here.
Yeah, I like that idea. And you have so much room here, and there's so many possibilities. Plus, you're using granite. Like nobody ever uses granite in their builds, and I love it. It's a cool color with the other colors that you've got.
Granite mixed well with brick.
Hmm. Yeah, granite and brick, and I love the shroom lights. That there's a nice that orange cast, so it goes really well with everything that you've got here. Plus, I do like the diorite. That I like that bright white. It's not the full white of like quartz, but it's a pretty nice white.
Yeah, I haven't been to the nether much, so I don't have much quartz.
Yeah, I stole a bunch out of the nether and claimed it as mine, and but I just haven't broken it up very much yet. I haven't done hardly anything with maps. I should do that.
Oh, these are all treasure maps I found.
Hmm. Yeah, I haven't done anything with it. I don't think I found a single treasure map here. Uh, Found a lot more other treasure maps, but not here. All right, I'm gonna go up. So definitely very nice storage there, and
Don't
put
really
some.
have much else, to be honest.
Well, that's all you really need is if you store all the loot, then you win. So
Quick chicken farm over here.
Chicken farm up here.
No chickens
Oh,
in it at the moment.
yep. All right.
Got hoppers underneath with mud. The mud actually is not a full block.
Oh, so kind of like soul soil or soul sand.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good idea. Oh, yeah. You got the skeleton horses. I like collecting them when they when they come around.
I need to find another fox and a couple of snow foxes.
Hmm. Oh, I was going to raid your storage and grab some. It was the mangrove and the cherry saplings.
Yeah, they're all marked.
All right. And then you said there were tadpoles down in here someplace too.
Yeah, I think they're in my overflow sorted.
Okay, well, saplings, and it's not a sapling. Here, I'll take two. And cherry saplings. Yeah.
You only need one cherry sapling. They just spam it.
Okay.
They just spam them.
Okay. So because I've been burnt too many times with jungle and dark oak where they just never produced enough afterwards. All right. And then you said the overflow. Where's your overflow for tadpoles?
Yeah, down below.
Okay. I'm just liking the glowing red. That's got to be all nethery. No? Nope. Let's go looks. All right, so let's go nope, wrong side. I got to go down through here. Oh, that overflow.
There you go.
Oh, you've got some smithing templates. Cool. I haven't done any of those yet. Oh, you got them right here. 4. Perfect. All right. I will play with these because I've not played with them other than I did feed one Magnus slime in, I can't remember which server, just for fun. What do we got here? Ooh, pink petals. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll take some of those. All right. The thing I miss about modded in vanilla is I miss creative flight. I miss that a lot because I like to create things in flying islands, and it makes it so much easier. And the ability to go home or slash spawn, or if somebody says, "Hey, could somebody come help me?" that sort of thing. I miss that ability of jumping at people and say, "Yeah, let me jump to your base real quick." Instead, we have to run all the way back. Oh well.
I think you might want to sleep.
I'm fearless. I've got netherite on. Nobody will affect me. I think I can see. Yeah, there's the spider farm over there. Famous last words. Of course, we're the only people on the server at this point. So, here's a creeper. A little baby zombie. Excuse me, guys. Coming through. Uh-oh. I left you a hole.
I see.
Not my fault. I wasn't there. Nobody could prove anything.
I got you on video.
No, nobody's watching. So it's fine.
Good thing I got plenty of dirt. Hole in.
Yep. All right, so let's head back to my base. And the idea I have is to... Actually, I've got... Oh, nope, I don't. I had a boat on me, and that would have been handy.
Out at the chest at the end of the hole.
Yeah. Yeah, this goes pretty fast with the boat on that ice. And, yeah, there's boats there.
The laws of physics.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, but, that's okay. All right, running back to my base. All right.
Well, I couldn't show you the upper floors of my base, but I haven't built it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going up inside the clock tower just to do a quick sleep. Because it sounds like rain out there.
It is raining.
Yeah. Did that not sleep? No, it did. Okay.
That's it.
It just took a while for it to fade away. Yep. Comment there, still together. It's 10 years. I don't know if it's been 10 years that I've been with the FTOG. I think it was 2016. I think when I started with the FTOG. I'm drawing a blank. I was thinking about it earlier, but right now I'm drawing a blank on it. I'm gonna grab that. Let's dump this stuff over here for right now. Okay, so I'm gonna grab some. I won't need my bow, but I will want logs and some cobble. So the thing I was thinking is this needs a big building here, and I think I'll have my storage floating on another island just because I like islands. So Nettie and Matt. Oh, it's been a long time since I've even heard of people talking about Nettie and Maddie. Oh yeah, waves to them. So I prefer odd buildings as opposed to evens. And since we've got a nice 3 wide path here, I like that. So we'll just go ahead and continue with that. And I'm thinking about here, doesn't help that I've got torches everywhere, but I think we'll set the center here. Because if I come out the door and go this direction, then we got the way down there. There's nothing really over here. The storage will be over there. I'll probably want to have a back door to get to that back over there. So if I'm going to do a building, here's where I start. Here's where I start messing with stuff and laying out what I want. So I'm thinking stone and wood. That's my standard favorite way of building these things. And I think what I'll do is do wood for the pillars like this, and then stone in between. And my standard way of doing that is I'll put something like this. Let's do 3. So the cobble would be like that. And I like stairs and other type of things. But go up like this. And since it's an entranceway, would do the same over here. And here's where I'm going to stop going up high. So that gives me an entranceway to come in. And then a bigger room in there. And here's where I start just building off to the side. Rather than having the cobble come here and just have this right angle. A long time ago, I found that if I go like this with the sides, kind of like I did here, to me that looks better. And that gives me a chance to put things here in the corner. So let's do another odd number. There's 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think 7 should work here. Now let's think. So that's a side, and I've got way too much junk here in the way, which is not going to be good. I think I'll leave this area where the crops are. I'll leave this unbuildinged. So we'll go with that. And then the question is, do I want a side door? I might as well have a side door come out here. Why not? So if I'm going to do that, let's go like 3's too much. Maybe if I have just a small little kind of annex door. Let's do 3 wide still. Oh, nope. Can't do that. I need the cobble here, and then that. And now I'm into my chests. I should have cleared this out beforehand, but plans. So I definitely want a wider area over here, Oh, this is fine to have that. So if we have this, let's go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because there's 5 there, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so that's a decent 11 wide room through here. And if we turn the corner, and yeah, I keep saying, no, I won't do 3 high, but I keep doing it. Let's do, I'm questioning how much do I want to turn in here. Keeping odds. Let's see how 3 looks. Because odds just are so much easier to build for me. And if I have an exit something like here. All right, where is there's the center. Maybe something like this. Okay, so if we're doing that, there's this. And here's where this is not going to line up as near as I can tell, because we got 3 other, maybe. All right, junk block time. If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, this does work. So if I go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yep. So yeah, this is gonna be that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I've got an even here. Oh well, that's just gonna have to be the way it goes, and that will just hurt me internally for a while. But that gives me a doorway here, and that's lined up with my iron farm, so that'll work. Let's come back the same 5. And then we can open up here. And I don't have much room on this side, but I do want to have a way to get out there easily. 5, let's do 5. Come around the corner. Come to here. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the same there. Excuse me, Frank. And this should be odds here. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There's, okay, this is an even number coming through here, which again hurts me, but we'll go like this. Nope, no, that doesn't. Okay, how do we rescue this? We're just gonna go like this. Even though I said I don't like doing these right angles, we're gonna do it. And this is going to be an even way out. All right, so double doors here, because then I can come out and I can go to my island for sorting and stuff. All right. Let's take a quick look and see what I can do to make this better. Take a look at the chat, because let's see what we're going there. Uh-oh. Mrs. the Duck Farmer's jumped in there, reading the chat. Okay. Streaming software that I'm using is OBS. It is. And here's where I'm going to have to just chop down my AFK tree.
Well, you got cats. Phantoms won't bother you.
True. But I also don't like get rained on. But this tree was here before I achieved catdom. Because the villager farm bred so many cats for me.
making of villagers. I need to get some too.
I have several free. Well, I don't know if they're free, but there's a couple that are untrained in the building, and they should be in carts. So it would be possible to move them away.
It's be a bit of a hassle getting them to my base.
Yeah, it'll be a while. But I got the cats to spawn by doing a sky railway. It took a lot of dirt to get it there, but it worked. It worked, you know. So, all right, getting dark. Let's just sleep the night through. Hi there, Frank. Okay, so that works. We have a larger room here. It ended up being kind of T-shaped. Looking at this, yeah, it ended, well, not T-shaped, but it ended up being cross-shaped. And oh, it just so happens that the line from the iron farm storage to the clock tower, that's on the line. I wonder if I purposely did that initially, because I don't remember doing it, but I'll go ahead and do that. So we'll try that. Okay, so at this point, I need to, because cobbled is kind of ugly. I much prefer having actual bricks for cobbled. Oh, I also do like polished. I like polished a lot. Let's make a stack of some stairs. Let's make more stairs. Come on, mouse.
You'll get more if you use a stone cutter.
Yes, and I was thinking about that, and I was going, I don't have a stone cutter here that I can. Do I not? No, I don't have a stone cutter here. I can make one because I think I got the iron. Okay, stone cutter. No, I don't have JEI set up here.
Three stone at the bottom and an iron in the middle there.
Yeah, it was the iron that I was trying to remember. And there's an iron.
Out of curiosity, do you think forge or fabric?
It's forge, I believe.
So I was going to recommend Tweakaroo to get you your free cam.
Okay.
Which allows you to sort of be in spectator mode while still being in survival.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, there's the main thing I really like in survival is the being able to have speaking and doing at the same time is always difficult. I like having a map because I get turned around so very, very fast. And so having a map just saves me. Otherwise, I have so many problems. Let's break the bed, and we'll stick you here for right now.
Well, you've got there is my mod pack on Discord, which you can.
Yes. Yeah, and I went with that, which I thought that was a forge.
Yeah, it's fabric.
Okay, so I obviously failed completely to get the right one.
Probably I should have mentioned fabric.
Yep, because I think what I did is I looked at the stuff that was there and went with the names and found the fabric versions of it. Looking at this, I like using these stairs at the bottom of these walls, but if it's a really long wall, I like having some pieces breaking up in that. So let's use some of these polished. There, I like that a little bit better. Okay, now the question is how tall of a central room? And I think I will have something like a 5 high for these. That was not what I wanted to do. I think 5 high for. No, I'm changing my mind. I think we'll do 3 for these entranceways. And then this central area needs to be much bigger. Okay, I need scaffolds because this is where flight makes life so much easier because then you can just fly where you need to go, but now I have to have scaffolds to get up.
Well, I sent you a screenshot what it looks like when you're using FreeCam in Tuku.
Ah, okay. I will take a look at that after this the
The
stream. So 5 high here. I think this entranceway definitely needs to only be 3 tall. Same with that entranceway, only needs to be 3. That little side entrance exit could be 3. Okay, yeah. So
this boat somewhat reminds me of what I did on FTB Scars.
Yeah.
With the deep slate and all that.
I love deep slate once I realized how good deep slate looks. I initially it was dark oak. I've always loved the dark oak and just stone bricks. But then I realized that deep slate is such a nice stone texture.
Yeah,
so
I need to go mining for deep slate.
I have a.
Last time I went mining was 1.7.
I have a lot. I have a 2x2 chunk area below my base that I've been mining out. I got all the way down to 0 because that's as low as it went at the time, and now it's all the way down to -64. So I will slowly work my way down. But I figured what I really want at this point is a way to store all that stuff, and 3 just doesn't look very good.
I got to go all the way back from sea level back down to -64.
Yeah.
Because my mine's got reset with the chunk jump.
Ah, so yeah, all your stuff is gone that way.
Yeah, I built it out there for that very reason.
Okay. Oh, nope. Gravity. It's a killer.
Okay. It's not the falling that kills you. It's the sudden stop at the end.
Yes, that sudden stop is what does it to me. All right. So that works there. Yeah, it just looked better having a 2 gap and then a roofing structure here. And yeah, that should work. All right, but the inner part needs to be much taller. 3, 4, and 5. Get some more dark oak. And here's where I think it might be 6. Bump that out like this. And let's see how this looks. Because I like having room above my head. Okay, that looks too high. Although it's a nice difference from there to there. I think 5 really does work.
Yeah, it does look a little too high for me as well.
Yeah, that's just a little bit too high. So the creative flight, that's one of the greatest things available to a modded Minecraft player. The other thing, being able to recall back home, I really like that because that means I can travel farther, I can visit people fast. That's something else that I really like. The third thing is my favorite with modded: magnets. I really like being able to pick up stuff and not have it get lost as I'm picking stuff.
That's why one of the first things you build is Botania.
Yep, in a mod pack that has Botania, one of the first things I'll do is I'll start that enough so that I can get a magnet, and it's just a little bit of steel, or a little bit of iron, a little bit of gold, and boom, you've got yourself a nice, lovely magnet.
And a
Uh,
bit of coal.
Yeah, a little bit of coal and some flowers and stuff like that. But yeah, it's as soon as I get that, I am super happy. All right, so yeah, I'm liking that height. It looks better to me. And what we'll probably do is set it up so that it's got slabs, top slabs on the inside. So it won't be a full 5 on the inside, but close enough. That should work.
And some cherry logs as crossbeams.
I think what a lot of these I may do is I may strip these. But yeah, having some crossbeams once I see what the cherry looks like. Ooh, speaking of which, I dumped them off, but I might as well grow one of them. Let's put that over here so it can just grow for me. I don't know why I went through the doorway when I can just run through the walls here at this point. All right, so we'll let that grow.
And you get a lot of saplings from them.
Cool. Let's go this direction. Whoops, too far.
The saplings you saw in my chest was from a stack of logs, or a stack of trees. And I grew them right against each other.
All right. Let's see. I don't think I need. Now I'm trying to remember. I think I said I wanted 4. So we'll do that. All right. So since I've gone through and kind of defined the height of the inner building and then the smaller out hallways, then let's look at doing the wider wall. And I like having these stairs in here at the bottom. Not liking this. Yeah, I do like.
You can have the stairs upside down.
Yeah, I'm wondering whether I want the stairs upside down here or a full slab. Because
I think a stair upside down might work.
It can really easily work. One of the other things that I want, I can put glass panes in here, and I do like those. But one of my standard things to make is there's more dark oak in here. Oh, I've got plenty here. One of the things that I do like making are trap doors. So let's do 8 of those. Oh, dark oak. Oh, that's. I'm so used to playing with modded that it would come out differently. All right, let's do.
To be honest, I haven't seen cherry trapdoors yet.
I haven't either, and I'm looking at the dark oak. I'm used to seeing with hash patterns on the inside, so I can look through, and that.
I think you're using spruce.
That's dark oak. It looks like spruce because I'm used to it being different in modded. So I do have. Let me look through my random junk drawers. I don't think I've got any. No, I don't have any of them made from oak. Don't like the spruce. The spruce is nice, but I think I'll make some oak ones because I can look through. And one of the benefits of having a different wood is it helps break things up a little bit. So let's go like this.
Well, I'm thinking I'm using spruce, so that's a spawn for as fences.
Yes, they work really well as fences. So yeah, let's break these guys down. And I'll put glass on the I'll put glass on the higher floors. That's a common thing for me to do, especially when glass is. Oh, I got plenty of oak. When I have far more wood than I have sand to turn into glass, and I've got plenty of sand. But
Speaking of glass, if you got a librarian with a glass trade, I might raid him a few times.
I'm trying to think. I think all the glass that I have, I got from sand because there was a desert that was beyond 1,000 blocks, knowing that the desert would get reset. So I went ahead and I just grabbed multiple double chests. Uh, I do have a bunch of colored glass, so I've got white and light blue and some black, and some red um, glass. So if you need any of those colors, those are definitely available for you.
I just go for clear.
Yeah,
I'm pretty low on sand and glass.
okay. I think one of the things that might be worth doing is going out far, because I don't think Torgal has wiped the map since 120 was put on there to clean out the far export. I mean, just raid a desert.
He was going to, but he had lousy internet.
Yeah. Now that his internet's much better, if I'm going to do that, I should do that really fast. I think we'll do. That's a 4 going out here.
Let me go out and look for a desert. I'm right next to a huge ocean anyway.
Yeah.
So you can raid that before Thor trims it if he's going to.
Yeah, because if it's going to get trimmed, then go ahead and grab the resources out there. And I think I need to do the same thing with just getting a whole lot more sand. So.
Let me see if my boat is still at the dock. I wouldn't call it a dock, it's just a little natural alcove.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's grab some more dark oak. Okay, so the framing has gone up. I'm not 100% in love with the large amount of the deep slate here down at the bottom. I've built many like this. I'm just kind of going, I need to break it up with something.
Deep slate?
For different texture, yeah. But all of a sudden I was thinking, what if I make a few walls? Because I kind of like how the walls have a different texture as well as depth. So I don't think they're going to connect. Yeah, they're not going to connect. So that's not so good. Unless I put panes in here, I think the panes would connect to the walls. I'm not 100.
To the walls. That's pretty much guaranteed.
I've got some panes.
Because panes are in a way a type of fence.
Yeah, they're just glass walls. Yeah, so that definitely would connect. And I've got lots, so I might as well go ahead and use the panes that I have. There we go. Let's go outside and look at it. I'm liking the walls better. Let's just do up here. Yeah.
Only if you had connected textures.
Yeah. I'm looking at the walls because I've got solid blocks at the top and stairs, upside down stairs, and that mirrors what I've got on the bottom, which is fine. And then in the pillars, they become the stone walls, and then the glass connects with those. And instead of having the solids there, we'll put the walls as well. To me, this is a lot more pleasing with the wall texture in there than having the big solids to the side. Let's get rid of those. Ah, missed. I'm not 100% pleased with this bottom piece here. All right. I think that will, this I do like. So, all right. So I think that gives me a wall texture type to go with. And then I need some other bits. Let's sleep the night away. Okay, let's use. I keep forgetting I've got oak on me. Precious sticks. That's a gate. I have some other gates. Just talking to myself here. Where did I put? Yeah, but these are jungle gates and birch gates. I may fiddle with. Yeah, I really want to have instead some fences. Something there, fire there, maybe one there. So once I've figured out the walls, then the next thing is, okay, how do I want to decorate the outside? Because I've got this pattern, I can replicate that going around for the small short walls, the larger walls. And then, so now I want to make the outside look better, and having these posts in place look good. And then if I put...
Plus you can hang lanterns from them.
Yes, exactly. It gives me something very easily to hang lanterns from. And I do like having gates going between as so it's not just individual fences on the wall. I have a row of the gates going on there as well, or possibly signs. We'll go with gates for right now. Let's try that.
Hanging signs might be an idea.
That's another way of giving some good texture, color and texture. But I think for right now I can do gates. I need one more. But the problem for me right now is the dark oak work. The dark oak trim is too dark and too similar to the dark oak logs. And I could strip these, but I think I'd rather keep them as actual logs. So let's try making spruce and see if that looks better. And here's where I would love to have, creative, because then I could just try a bunch of things really quick and go, oh yeah, I really like this. This works great. Or nope, not exactly what I want. Let's try that again.
Yeah. The only thing is about creative, you can get too used to it.
Yep.
Reason why I always build in survival.
Yeah. What I will do is I will go into creative, and I would build this in creative world to give ideas, and then I'll move those ideas into single player and recreate them there. And that seems to work very nicely. But I want
build things on the fly.
yeah, I build things on the fly, which is what I'm doing here. But sometimes it's nice to try something else just to get a different idea of what to do. And I need 2 more of these. And then I need some fences. Oh, I just recreated more gates for me.
Yeah, I just saw.
I was going, dang it. All right. Okay, so now, because it's just too dark, just a little bit too dark to see it well. So
see. This is vanilla.
Yeah. See, that spruce stands out more, and I like how that looks. And so I definitely I'm liking the idea of going with spruce as the trim.
Oak will stand out a bit too glaringly.
It would be very bright. Birch is fun to build with, but it gets I don't really prefer, I don't really like the unstripped log. It's too white. But I do like the very light wood, and I might use those for floors inside. But for right now, yeah, I definitely think that going with the smaller pieces is, or the spruce piece is the way to go. All right, yeah, that definitely looks better there. And I don't think I have any lanterns here with me. I might. I deconstructed a whole bunch of stuff. I do have lanterns. So put lots of lanterns around. Make sure everything's well lit. Otherwise the mobs come. Very straight now. And oh, there's a way of having fences, not the fences, but the gates be a little bit higher. And I'm drawing a blank because you got.
Yeah, I am as well.
Now I'm trying to.
What you mean.
I'm trying to think. Is it like between two? Yes, that brings it lower. Okay, so it's not that it's higher; it's that it's lower. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so oh, and it just went and changed. Okay.
Between two posts.
Yeah, but I was thinking if I take this down. Oh, and I lost. No, I kept the torch. Oh, okay. Let's break this. Grab that. So if I have a post here and a post there, put that there. And then if I put a post here, break that one. Put a fence here. And hopefully that will hold that in place. And then if I break this, nope, it just bumped right up. There is a way of holding it down. I'd have to take a look because I would like to have just a little bit of difference there instead of just being the super straight line all the way across. That there is a way of doing. I'm drawing a blank right now. I'll have to look that up.
From what I've seen, it's 2 low fences on each side in the middle, normal fence in the middle, or normal gate in the middle.
It's very possible. Pika MC is asking, is this a mod pack? No, this is vanilla. It's the FTOG supporter server, and it is pure vanilla. I do have some client-side modded bits for the map. I love the map. I need to get my JEI to work so I can do recipes from there. But
just use my mod pack. It's all configured.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reconfigure it so it's fabric instead of doing the forge. But that's okay. I can do. Oh, hey, the cherry grew. Let's see. Can I reach all the cherry up in here? Oh, there's another log up there. That's a. Yeah, that's a pretty color. And let's get up here.
I recolored the wood on my texture pack.
Yeah.
Because cherry wood is not like that.
Cherry wood is a much darker wood than this.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's times I really like cherry wood for furniture, and other times I go, I'd really like some mahogany to have an even darker. The cherry has some red in it, and I've got some of both, and I vacillate. Sometimes I really like the mahogany, sometimes I really like the cherry. They're both good. And I will leave that there.
Speaking of resource packs, I need to remodel the doors and trap doors to match my style.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a village.
Oh, you found a village. There's probably a village closer to your base than mine.
I raised that early on the server.
Uh-huh.
But then all my villagers got vexed. Someone triggered a raid.
Yeah, that's not so good. But yeah, you can move the villagers through. Although, if you have an actual nether hub in your base, then it makes it easier to get them that last little bit.
That is planned.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't think I want to build anything right now with the cherry, as pretty as it is.
It's just that the plants themselves are disgustingly bright pink.
Yeah, they're very, very bright, and that's the wrong cherry color. But that's the way it is in the game.
Sad but true.
Yep. The other thing that I was thinking of doing. So I've planned out the idea of the walls and the planks going up for that. Because I've got a 3-wide entranceway, I really can't put doors here. And so instead, what I typically do is I'll put down gates, and then I can open up and go through the gates. And I do want to have some. I like having the pressure plates on the other side, because then as I go out, it just automatically closes up for me. There we go. So let's make some pressure. Well, first I need to figure out what color. I think I will do oak and birch. 2, 3 for the floor. Yeah, they're 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 much brighter than the others, and so they do look nice. Let's give it an experiment and see. Let's start with the birch, and I got a shovel someplace. I'm just not sure where I have a shovel.
My favorite combination is dark oak and birch.
Those look really nice, yes. But since I've already got the dark oak elsewhere, I kind of going, I may avoid that for right now. And so if I make areas of 3 by 3 for the floor, it gives me the possibility of putting some lights underneath the center of these, underneath trapdoors. All right, that's.
This is where you need carpenter's blocks.
It would make life easy with that. I would also really like a sawmill, but for wood to make getting all the other bits easier to do.
Woodcutter.
Yeah, woodcutter, something. You know, it's a sawmill does wood, so why not do it that way? Let's do a little bit more oak. All right, I think I've got my shovel. There's my shovel. Might as well use the tools for the job. And you can see when I built the island, I actually filled it up with cobble so that you know, I wouldn't have these voids underneath. And if I see cobble, then I know it's not exposed. If it's exposed, like the edges, those are actual stone. That way I know I can build stuff internally. So if I need to build a basement, I can do so without it being visible outside. There we go. So yeah, I think that's the sort of framing I'll do. I'm curious if that's a 1, 2, 3 here. That's a center. That's a center. 2, that's a center. Now I got distracted with the let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it's not perfect over here to have it all the way across, but that's okay. Good enough. T. The other thing that's vanilla that I really like are elevators, because it means I don't have to do weird stairs going up places. Although with scaffolding, it's so much easier to go up and down on floors. And you can actually hide the scaffolding too a little bit with putting trapdoors along the sides. All right, so that gives me an idea for the floor, and probably do something very similar for the ceiling as well. Although what I often like doing is slabs for ceilings. Get that there. And now inventory is getting full. I think
backpacks come in handy.
Yeah, backpacks would be very nice. Need more oak. Oak. And some more birch. I'm gonna have to plant some more birch because I'm definitely running low on birch.
I don't think I have much either.
It's you don't get much return if you do a really dense growth of them. You want to have some spacing, otherwise they it has issues.
Yeah, I always plant mine 4 blocks apart.
And that works really well to keep the saplings going, but then you lose out on having a lot more wood because of that.
Yeah,
So
sometimes you got to make a choice.
yes, that's very true. And I just realized I'm playing with the ceiling, and that's the wrong height because this is the entranceway, and I don't actually plan on having anything above the entranceway but a roof. And I decided to alternate the textures. So if that's that level up there, and then we would have birch. It's easier to build from up above than down here. Let's do that. All right. Oh, Anna just showed up. Oh, and big Renegade's there. All right. Okay, so that gives me an idea as to the height of what the floor is, and that's almost too high.
Those beams will make it look a bit lower.
Yeah, the cross beams would make it lower, and the cross beams would look kind of like this. So if I were to break these 3 here, cross beams would look like this. Let's check for light level. Okay, we're good. I'm trying to find the center of the scaffolding. I'll sleep here real quick. Okay, so yeah, the crossbeam does definitely lower, and I would probably actually go ahead and strip the interior crossbeams, just because I think it looks a little I'm just gonna strip this for right now, but I may swap that out. I don't know. Anyway, that does look really high. I think I'll go with that. Here, I want the crossbeams because this is the entranceway area, and so that I can put a ceiling and a vaulted stuff over here. Hey, if I'm gonna do something vaulted, something like that would be necessary, because I can have steps. You have something. I need something like that. Something like this, maybe something like that. This gives you, yeah, this gives you a possibility to have something kind of like this, although probably with actual stairs instead of a... I'm just using junk blocks to see. Yeah, and then I could put... I've got some trapdoors. So I can put trapdoors in there. These would stick out because it would look better to have them sticking out. Can I reach up there? I can't. Nope. Can I jump to that one? There we go. So I like it when they stick out. I'm not sure what I want to use for the actual roofing texture. Copper. I'm a big fan of copper. Do I have no copper roof? No copper roof. Oh wow, I don't have any copper roofs here. Okay, so this may have a copper roof. I do need to set that up with some trapdoors. There. Hard to see, but it lets you go in and out. That's what I like. All right, that gives me an idea of setting up something here. I don't know if I really want anything in here accessible. I think this will just be a roof area and that would be it. Maybe connected this way. Yeah, I think something like that. Stairs coming in. Yeah, I think stairs here, copper stairs, I think would look really good. And then this would be a nice area up here for 3 large rooms, or one big large room with this stripe down the center of it. And again, the same thing over here where I don't actually have any here. I think, nope, wrong spot. There. Let's look at lights. All right, we've got enough light to keep things safe. That's good. All right, so that gives me side areas. I'll do the same with the 2 sides here. I've got some dark oak fences. We can go like this. Yeah. I'm not sure about that top piece. I need something, and maybe 2 stairs, upside down stairs would be sufficient. All right, so I'm looking at what more needs to be kind of defined for this bottom floor, because I've got a floor option. Pick up that log. We've got the outlines defined. I think just keeping the scaffolds here in the corners will allow up and down easily enough. Although I may change those into the ladders instead of scaffolds. All right, and then I can figure out a floor on top of this and then the walls for that. All right, I think that gives me the beginning part. All right, that's a possibility. Now this is a 3-way out, but that's a 2, so that would be doors. I did grab 2 of these. And I think if I put kind of a lower, yeah, it's kind of a lower it's the lintel, I think is the name for that piece above the door like that. Yeah, I think that works. What this does need is another trap or pressure plates, but I think that's only going to trigger one door at a time. I typically run right through the center, and so they would both trigger. All right, Frank, quit yelling at me. All right, that gives me the base outline. We've got the floor. We've got the idea for the top there. I've got some of these dark oak. The question is, if I take you out and look at the light level, and if I put, I need to put something that's a solid down there. I don't think I've got any, oh, I do have shroom lights here. Cool. Park you away. So if I take a shroom light, park that below, so there's a good amount of light, and then if I put a trap door right there, that still is lit but without seeing anything, and that gives a little bit of texture. Slabs, they changed, because it used to be we could get lights through slabs, but I think that that got changed. Yeah, it's been a long. Yeah, it's been a long time since I tried a slab. Another possibility is you could put a upside down piston, and then you get that piston top texture as a floor piece. I think dark oak trapdoor for right now is kind of the best idea that I've got, because that way every section where I have the 3x3 of oak, so there would be a light there. Take all these guys out from the inside. These torches are all 5 blocks apart from each other diagonally, which is perfect before they changed the spawning rules. But now you don't need them nearly as close together. So that would be a light, and then 1, 2, 3, that's light, and then 1, 2, 3, that's a light. 1, 2, that would be a light. So it would be a different checkerboard internally, but that's okay. I've got lots of shroom lights, and I can grow more shroom lights.
Or you're gonna get what you're hoping for, and that's frog lights.
These are all going to be hidden lights, so it would be just fine to have shroom lights, or I've got lots of glowstone. I could do glowstone. I could just put torches underneath, but then you get the little particle effects, and I don't like that much. But this way I would have this nice checkerboard of lights underneath, and that certainly works. 2, 3, 2, 3. It's even tighter than what you really need to stop mob spawns, but that's okay. There'd be another one right there. So yeah, I think that's what I'll do is every place where there's the 3x3 of oak, I'll put the dark oak trapdoor, and inside there a light of some sort. So it's invisible lights. I like those. And that will definitely light up this area a lot, which would be good. All right, so lights taken care of, flooring's done, the walls are done. Let's put this other cross beam in place. So that gives some solidity to the floor underneath it. And I've two possibilities here. I could either roof over these two side pieces and then just make this central area another floor. I'm kind of thinking, no.
You could have one as a balcony.
Yes. Because I don't have to have things symmetrical. It's just, it's just so common to make things symmetrical. Why do I have all that iron on me? Go away.
You've got to put it away when you
Yep.
made the stone cutter.
Yes, I did. That's exactly what happened. I do like the idea of taking the central area, the central rectangle, and making that a larger room up above. And I could have multiple floors and whatnot going up, which is fine. I do want to have the sides come out. These entranceways or exit ways are just going to be vaulted. I could vault one side and then have these other two sections be a second floor, and that way there actually would be some differences. Same and different. Same but different. The idea of having a house that isn't symmetrical. It's symmetrical in some ways, but it doesn't have to be symmetrical in all directions. Yeah, I kind of think that may be the way to go. Yep. All right. Take a quick look at the chat. Make sure I'm not missing anything there.
Just add the thing, I'm in the tin can.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, I could do slabs here and just save a little bit of wood.
Could you slabs everywhere?
Yeah. But it would be easier if I had the sawmill to make those slabs, but I don't. But that's okay. I've got slabs on me right now, so just doing the repeating pattern here real quick.
Can't have everything, unfortunately.
Well, if the standard phrase is you can't have everything, because if you did, where would you put it? And my response to that is, well, I wouldn't have to put it anywhere. It's mine. It can just stay where it is. But put another shroom light down here. I think I've got more glowstone than shroom lights, so I may swap that out with the actual glowstone. When possible, go with it.
In Minecraft, our philosophy is hoard everything.
Yes. I figure if build with the cheaper materials is my philosophy. So so yeah, we can see how the floor is shaping up. That works. In the main building, I've got the 3x3 of the different woods, but I've got jack-o'-lanterns instead of the trapdoors. But I kind of like having that little accent of dark oak to go with everything else in the building.
The answer is whatever works.
Yeah, that's very much, whatever works is what you use. All right. I really would like this to ripple a little bit, but I'll have to see if I can figure out what the trick is, or maybe that got fixed with 120, because let's see, FTB Skies, I did that there in Skies, or was it the one before with the I can't remember. It's been a while since I've played with that, and I watched one of the mine colonies buildings do that, and I went, ooh, I like that little ripple look. Quick little drink. All right. I think while I'm pondering this for right now, wrong box. Let's do this. Just get everything out of here, just to make life a little bit easier. I am thinking I would like some copper to do as far as the roof. And if I'm going to do copper, I want it to oxidize. And if I want it to oxidize, then I'm going to need to have it sitting out and doing some of that oxidizing. Ouch, too hard.
Funny enough, I've got more iron than copper.
Oh, I've got tons more iron than copper. Yeah, I've got 46. Let's take these 55 and start.
You got double chests of copper.
Right here, no. This is all the copper I've got for right now. Or do I have... I'm going to grab a stack of the glowstone. I may have... I don't think I've got that much, because I've purposely not smelted a lot. But as I dig down more, I plan on having a whole lot more copper. There we go. Hey! Still having problems with getting the elytra to work for me. All right, so do you remember off the top of the head what the rule is with copper to get it to oxidize nicely?
Every 4 blocks.
Yeah. So I put 4 blocks in between. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's in all directions.
I just managed to just slap them all together and just let them oxidize like that.
Yeah, I've done that plenty.
End result is always the same.
Yeah. And it's you know, I've done it where I've just cut them all up using the stone cutter, and then just said fine, oxidize on the roof, and I AFK enough that typically is just fine. But I figured, you know, I've got the time, I could get it going right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, more there. That'll go away.
I need to smelt up what copper I have.
Yeah. I have a lot.
The only copper ingots I've got are from the ground.
Yeah, I have a lot more copper blocks or copper ore down in my basement where I've been mining. I just haven't brought it up because I didn't have a good storage space for it or a real need for it. And so I do want to have more copper so I can do the roof, and that's typically all I'm really doing nowadays with copper. I do like the color, but I would need to have bees to keep it from oxidizing if I wanted to match that with, say, granite like you're doing.
Yeah, I've got bee nests, but none of them is actually in use.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. There's that one oxidized. There's another one over there that oxidized. That's it. 4, 5. Just a few more blocks.
This is a big ocean I'm trying to sail around.
There's a really large ocean where I'm. I don't have it on my mini map anymore because this is when I did the 112, or not the 120, but the 120 instead of 112. I did a new instance, and so I lost my mini maps. my journey map. I could find it and grab it and stick it in there and all that, but I said, it's supposed to be reset anyway, so I didn't care. But yeah, there's the ocean I'm on right here just goes and goes and goes and goes.
About 4,000 blocks from my base, and I'm still in ocean.
Which direction did you go from your base?
South.
Okay, that direction I haven't gone. I've done mostly north from my base.
You're in the northern area of the map anyway.
Yeah, I went north. Right. Gotta get rid of the glow shrooms or the shroom lights. Since I've got the witch farm, I can get lots of glowstone. That's not a problem. I just have to AFK there. All right, well, I think at this point it's just lather, rinse, repeat of everything else that I've got. So floors I've determined with the lighting structure. I think I'm not going to do scaffolding. I think I'll do ladders instead. Going to do copper for the roof. Need to do trim work with the spruce instead of dark oak because it just looks better. I do have. I like this slate or the deep slate and the glass panes. I think that looks well. I might have some black panes. If I do, then I might go with that. Let's see what else needs to be determined. Don't like this piece up here. Lost a log to the side. Second floor, I'm not sure whether I want to make these three sections all one room, or maybe, the center and one of the other sides. Don't know. The second floor, I don't think I'm going to use any of the deep slate on the second floor. It'll just be wood going up. And I don't know how high I'll make this. It can go fairly tall because, we've got these floating islands here to the side looking over. And so it can...
Knowing you, it'll probably be about three floors.
If I had elevators, I would build really high. But since I have to actually climb up, not so much. Definitely two, possibly a third small room. From this side, it could be big enough it can eclipse the iron farm on the other side. Maybe to the height of like the tree there to the side. Maybe a little bit higher. So it can have some definite height there, which would be fine.
Well, it didn't stop you enough to be skies.
Well, yes, but I did have elevators there, so that allowed me to go much, much higher. So I do like that clock tower. To me, it's a little bit too much deep slate. That would be better if that were broken up some. But I built it and I'm done. I'm not going to revisit that. All right. I think I just need to do a lot of AFK in here, so this will all weather up for me. And keep building on the rest. Trying to think if there's anything else that I really need to determine before calling it a end o stream. I think it's the end of the stream. Oh, I can't.
Well, you do have elevators of a sort in vanilla.
There's the water streams that I could do, but I'm not that thrilled with putting a water stream on the inside of a building. I'd probably avoid doing that. I have my elevator ish over here where the water pours down into the bottom of the ocean, so I could swim up when I've fallen off the edges. That's happened plenty of times.
So
Yeah.
you take some damage and you get back on your main island.
Yeah, yeah. So, oh, missing post of I don't know how to pronounce it. Chikun like sorry, but that new. Welcome to the stream. Uh, I don't stream that often. It's been like 2 years, 3 years since I've really streamed, but I do like putting out the videos. Uh, but I just wanted to share this with people, the thought process I go through when I make a building, and this place needs a building. So, all right, I think at that point I'll flip around, and I I've got a plan. Now comes the grunt work of actually building this out, and most of it is probably going to stay as I designed it, but some of it I'll just tweak as I get to the point and go, that just doesn't look right. And that happens all the time as I'm building stuff. It just doesn't look right. But anyway, and this place needs more floating islands. You know, I like the ones that are high enough that I can see as I walk around, like the one behind me. It needs more floating islands. Anyway, this has been Grok the Duck Farmer here, playing on the FTOG supporter server, all vanilla. Missing some of my favorite modded bits, but do enjoying it. And I have a lot of cats here, mainly just to keep the phantoms around away from me, because I do AFK a lot. And having the cats makes that very easy. And you know, plus I like cats. You know, I've got Charlie and Millie. They're both very nice cats. And thanks for watching. Bye.
Cheers.